Okay, so another question in the form uh, was about stem cell. So we will talk about stem cell. Okay. No, no, no. This video might be shaky. Oh my, oh my. So again, just like what was shown in the video before, stem cells are cells that can divide multiple of times, but the type of cell that it could be upon dividing would depend upon on the type of stem cell it is. Okay, and the types of stem cell are dictated by its potency. When we say potency, how far can it differentiate? How far can it become a specific cell? Okay, so again, there are three types. You have totipotent, pluripotent, and multipotent. Okay, so first one, totipotent. Totipotent means ability for all things in Latin, I think, or Greek, but that's not important right now. Totipotent is the one with the greatest differentiation. So, if a totipotent stem cell would want to be a lot of different types of cell, then it can. It has that ability to do so. But if you're going to talk about pluripotent, that would be a different thing. So, totipotent cells can only be found in zygotes at 16 cell stage. Oops, what 16 cell stage, miss? And what even is a zygote, miss? Somehow, you could also say this is a embryo. Okay, so just a recap if you have forgotten already, when the egg cell and the sperm cell are combined, when they are fertilized, it becomes a zygote. Okay? And once a zygote grows and grows and grows and grows and grows, it will become an embryo. That's right. So, at the 16 cell stage, this is the last stage in the embryo development wherein you could take a totipotent cell. Again, this is because cells at 16 cell stage could be whatever they want to be. They could be a placenta, they could be a nose, they could be a stomach, they could be the brain or the heart. Okay? So, if upon or after the 16th cell stage, obviously there would still be a stem cell, but that stem cell could now be called as pluripotent. Meaning, in Latin is it or Greek? I don't know. It is the ability for many things. This one occurs after the 16 cell stage and it can differentiate to a lot of things still. Okay? And that includes GI tract, lungs, the nerves of your nervous system, the muscles, bones, but never the placenta. This one can only be formed by dun, 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 totipotent cells. That's right. Okay? So, going back to these examples, during this pluripotent cell or stem cell potency stage, the cells that cannot become a placenta anymore are already having their own goal or they have their own fate or destiny, as we call it. So, let's say Group A. Group A of pluripotent stem cells are gonna be part of the GI tract. Okay? But if they decide to become a cell, that is not possible anymore. Okay? Same as, let's say, Group B. Group B wants to be a muscle. Therefore, they could only produce muscle as the fetus will grow inside the uterus of the mother. I hope you understand that part. Okay, so if let's say cell B, which are the ones who wants to become muscle, want to become a bone, they could never be a bone anymore because they are programmed with the use of different protein cell signals into a muscle only. Okay? But do note that there are different type of muscles in the body. Therefore, there is still no specific type. Okay? They are generally muscles. Same as letter A. We said before that a group of cells in A would become the GI tract, right? And GI tract technically is your digestive system. And we all know our digestive system is not only just the intestine. We have the esophagus, you have the teeth, you have the accessory organs just like the liver. So, all this group A could either be any of those organs in particular. Okay. I hope you got that. And then bullet number 2, embryonic stem cells. They are still harvested from embryos, and they give way to another field of medicine, which is highly controversial, which is regenerative medicine. Regenerative medicine is when you use the stem cells to treat someone. It is fascinating, but it is very complicated. Okay? Because in order to do this one, you would have to take the stem cell of an embryo, which would mean you harvest, or the scientist, sorry, harvesting the embryo from the plate maybe, or from the mother, and taking care of it in a culture and using it for different surgeries or cell therapies. Okay, last one will be multipotent cell. These are the cells that are usually found in adults, meaning me, you have multipotent cells, your parents, your grandparents, your sibling, they all have multipotent stem cells in the body. And in here, they are committed to a role. We will expound on that in a bit. They are found in adults, and they are the ones that are used for growth and repair. Growth and repair. So the reason why you increase in height, and the reason why you could remove or have your wound healed after some time is because of your multipotent stem cells. They can only produce a few cell type only. For example, bone marrow. And this bullet in here is somewhat related to this one. Okay, let's see an example. This is the bone marrow, which you can find in the big bones of your body. So that will be the femur, meaning the bones found in your thigh. Inside the bone of your thigh, there is a bone marrow. There are some food that eats bone marrow. I don't know if you've tried that. It's actually good, but it's a lot of cholesterol. Okay, so moving back. Bone marrows are the one responsible for housing the stem cell that can only produce different blood cell types. Okay, so this is where you can find the red blood cell production, the white blood cell production, and the platelet production. And they are, this specific stem cell can only produce that. Okay, even this one is part of the circulatory system. It cannot produce, let's say, the cardiac cell for the heart, or the cell for the veins of your blood vessels. That is what multipotent is. Okay, that's how this multipotent stem cell will be different from the pluripotent stem cell. So that's it, I guess. Bye.